welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while and I know it's been like one and a half month ever since I posted my last video, and I've moved to New York City. Yeah, I've been waiting to move to the city since like last 6 months. It's been a long wait. I waited for my application to be approved and then visa. Oh my god, I have finally done it. I'm in New York. I'm in my new house. This is my room. And yeah, I'm finally in my dream city. I have been apartment hunting. It's a very huge task to find an apartment in New York. The prices are like too high and I wanted a private room with a private bathroom. So it was a very big task. I was in a pretty comfortable space for the first 2 weeks, but you know, this is an unfurnished apartment and I couldn't find anything furnished under budget. I took like a week to adjust, to set everything up, and yeah, I built the entire thing by myself. I'm pretty proud of myself because I have become a carpenter for last 1 week, and living in New York is pretty expensive. I'll do this while I get ready. I was thinking I'll go to the Butler's library, and it's not easy to study in Columbia. It's very competitive. Like, people are extremely knowledgeable here, and compared to them, I feel so little when I'm with them. Everything went so quickly that I couldn't get time to process things. Now I'm gonna talk about the journey that got me here. So I've applied to just 3 universities, 1 in Australia, 2 in USA. I wanted to do a PhD, but then when I started my thesis, that's when I realized I am not a person who's meant for PhD. I chose like 2 countries to which I can apply to. I chose Australia and US. Last September to March, my skin has been really rough. My skin was not, skinning anymore. I was not in a very good space this whole year, like because of my health, my immunity, my mental health. So it's been very tough to balance, and on top of that I was doing my master's thesis, which was compulsory. It was not an option for me, so I had to do it. March or April I gave my IELTS and Duolingo. So these are the 2 tests I gave for US. I think I scored 7 in IELTS and 135 in Duolingo. So these are my 2 scores. So Australia, I thought of applying to University of Queensland, University of Sydney and Uni Melbourne. I first applied to University of Melbourne, and within 1 week I got into that, so I didn't apply to the other universities. Then after that I gave US a shot. US needs VES evaluation, that is like Indian grades converted into US grades. So for that I had to pay some amount, and I had to talk to both my undergrad and postgrad universities to send my evaluation, like my official transcripts, from here to the VES portal. Then they sent it to my university for evaluation. That's like a huge task for me. So the whole process took like 24 days. So I had to wait for that as well. And then I think in July I got my offer letter that I got in, and I'll share that reaction video when I saw the offer letters. Sitting and I was just editing, and guess what? I just received this on my mail. I'll just show you. I got into Colombia. So I'm speechless right now. I still have to apply for visa. Until then I thought I'll just be low-key. I'll just not, disclose anything to anyone. This is like my dream university to get into. I shouldn't be too excited because visa is a big thing now. And going to US, getting a visa is not a small thing now. So yeah. But I'm happy. I'm just living in the moment. Actually waiting for my dad to come home so that I can tell him. After paying the fee, I waited for my I-20, and that took like 1 week to come. Then, though I got my I-20, I couldn't find the visa slot. That's like a huge task. I spoke to many agents to get my visa slot. So finally I got my visa slot and I missed orientation. Orientation started on 22nd of August and I was still in India every time. Like 28th to 4th, I went to Tirupati. It's my first time staying for 2 long days, like 2 whole days in Tirupati. After that, what happened was I came back, I gave my interview. Everything was going well until she gave me a slip. Again, I got so nervous. I come out of the embassy. My mom was waiting in the hot sun. I start taking out all of my anger on her, saying that I didn't get the visa. So she didn't say that my visa was rejected. She took my passport. I should have some sense that she took my passport. She just wanted to check the background. So I went back home thinking that I might not get into this fall intake. My course doesn't have a spring intake. I have to postpone it to the fall. Within 3-4 working days, I got my visa. And everything went so quickly. I didn't get time to like check for the accommodation because in my head I thought everything is done, I'm not gonna get a visa for this intake. So getting a slot itself is very difficult, but then you get a slot and you get, so many holes in between and you get little negative, your mind tends to turn towards negative thoughts. So that's what happened with me as well. So within 2 days I booked my tickets. I got accepted. Then I booked my tickets on 14th of September, if I'm not wrong. That's one day after my dad's birthday. It's very difficult to leave behind your family and come miles apart. When I came to New York, I didn't have a place to live. So I used to live in Long Island City for the first 2 weeks. I think I stayed at her place for 2 weeks until I found a place for myself. So the subway system was very difficult to understand. I had to take a subway. I took the wrong train. So there are like 2 stations. I had to take train number 7. So there are like 2 stations which are like one street away. So I had taken the 7 train which is going towards Flushings from Manhattan. So I've taken the train, the route which is going opposite, and I went to the last station. So again I had to come back, and then if you make mistakes you'll understand, like next time you'll not make that mistake again. So yeah, that's what I understood. So that was my little story. My university is in Broadway, Manhattan. It's like in the city center, which is great. But yeah, commuting from Long Island City is not a great thing. Within those 2 weeks I understood the subway system, everything, how it works, which train to take. Yeah, that's been like a good learning. Now I live in Broadway, Manhattan, which is pretty close to my university. I just live like 4 blocks away, and I walk to the university every day, and I go to classes on Monday, Wednesday and Fridays. Rest of the days I can watch the recorded sessions, and Saturday, Sunday is completely off. Saturday and Sunday I can take off, but then we have millions of assignments to finish. So it's like people here are very welcoming. Like, yeah, it's like a good cultural shift for me, and I think it's been really good so far. So far it's been like a cakewalk for me, and yeah, upcoming it's gonna be a little difficult, but then I'm up for it. I'm gonna do it everything by myself. And ever since I came here, I had to tell you one thing. Here, the first 2 days, I used to sleep during Indian time and US time. So now when I moved to this house, I am not able to sleep well. Sleep schedule is ruined. I'm trying to work on it. I'm snacking on odd hours on unhealthy food. And the snacks here is not like Indian snacks, and I miss my Indian snacks. I miss Blue Lace. 20 rupees packet, you get it for $2. And yeah, that's it for this video. Don't worry, I'll be filming more content for you. I'll be more consistent, I promise. And I'll show you around everything. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for sticking around until the last minute of this video. And I feel so blessed because, of course, of the little support I get from at least like 5 to 10 people, that means the world to me. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye. I have to sit properly. This video should go live as soon as possible.